Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Evan, and the Detroit Pistons will play their second preseason game tonight. Their opponents will be the Memphis Grizzlies. We also got some news recently, so on top of that matchup breakdown, we'll take a look at the headlines as well. With all that said, let's begin. A certain Hall of Famer and Pistons legend has been in Detroit a lot recently. Now we know why that is. Ben Wallace will be a new operations and team engagement advisor. It's great to see Wallace back with the Pistons. According to Brad Galli, Ben will be active in the front office with Troy Weaver, and on top of that, help with player development. We already seen him working with Stu on some things. It's great this young team has so many teachers and mentors. Troy is basically forming the Avengers to restore the Pistons. I'm loving every second of it. After spraining his ankle last week, Frank Jackson is ready to make his preseason debut. It's great to see Firefro back, as he was one of our best three-point shooters last year. In the prior season, he was just trying to find his place in the league. Now he has a clear-cut role with the Pistons. Dwayne Casey recently said people only look at Frank Jackson's shooting and not his defense. What he means by that is Firefro racks up steals. I noticed this when looking at some old stat sheets. Looking at tweets from the people who went to open practice, it seems Jackson played great in the scrimmage. Coach Casey was asked recently, does he see Saddiq Bey as a high-volume scorer? He answered by saying Saddiq has some freedom to do that. With all these moves he's added to his game, Bey is more than capable of doing this, and now he has the green light from coach. In terms of scoring, it looks like the order will be Grant, then Bey, then Cade, then Stu, and Killian as the final option. From the starters to the bench, this team has reliable scorers. Now moving on to the Pistons taking on the Grizzlies tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Looking at the injury report for the Pistons, Cade is out and Magruder is a question mark due to his hip injury. Lastly, Hayes has been updated to probable. The starters for Detroit will be Killian Hayes at point guard, Saben Lee at shooting guard, Saddiq Bey at small forward, Jeremy Grant at power forward, and Isaiah Stewart at center. If the open practice was any indication, Killian will start tonight. And with Magruder possibly injured, I can see Casey opting for the two-point guard lineup with Saben starting again. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they have John Morant at point guard, Dylan Brooks at shooting guard, Desmond Bane at small forward, Jaren Jackson Jr. at power forward, and Steven Adams at center. The Grizzlies rested their starters on Saturday, so I expect them to play this game. Just like San Antonio, Memphis is good at rebounding. Containing Ja and Jaren Jackson is a given, but winning the boards battle is a must.
With the turn and gun it goes.
Now here are the things to keep an eye on. Dwayne Casey said he will look to get Garza and Pickett more minutes. They both only played 8 in the last game. I could see them playing more in the second half this time around. The most dangerous player on the Grizzlies is John Morant. If the Pistons can stop him from going downhill, Memphis will have a tough time. Killian and Frank Jackson both seem eager to play tonight. Expect some rust early on going against a playoff team. With Hayes back, that means Stu will be more involved on the offensive end. Then we also need to see how Firefro gels with the second unit that dominated last game. Last key is rebounding. Pistons lost the rebound battle last game. This is something that needs to be patched up before the season starts. The entire team has to be committed to the boards, especially on the defensive end. The Pistons are almost at full strength going into tonight's game. Our second unit showed out last game and in the open practice, so this looks like it will be a common theme throughout the year. And that wraps up this video. The Pistons are making all the right moves. GM Troy Weaver hasn't missed yet. If you told me a year ago Cade Cunningham will be on our roster and Ben Wallace was back in a front office role, I'd call you a bald-faced liar. It's crazy how fast things turned around. The hype for this squad is real. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos just like this one. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.